Good evening. Welcome to tonight's meet against the DL Lakers and the Moorhead Spuds. Lakers are coached by Will Blazic. Diving coach Bobby Joe Coons. Captains is John Goulon. The Spuds are coached by Kara Schmitz-Olsen. Assistant coaches are Fiona Brendamule, Jeff Schneider, Adam Phillipson, and the diving coach Pat Anderson. Spuds captains are Joseph Casey, Isaac Bjorklund, and Aiden Carlson. Good luck tonight to both teams. Our first event is going to be the 200 medley relay junior varsity, heat 1 of 1. Looks like the coaches are giving the respected teams a little pep talk before we start this evening. Before the junior varsity heats are making their way to the blocks. Looks like this is going to be an all Moorhead heat. Spuds are going to be in lanes 3 and 4. In lane 3 for the Spuds, we're going to have Adam Johnson, Zach Newfallen, Gabriel Chavez, and Vance Croach. In lane 4 for the Spuds, we're going to have Jericho Menji, Hayden Booth, Adrian Maston, and Ben Thiel. Boys are starting off this event with the backstroke. Lane 3 in the pool right now is Johnson. Lane 4 is Menji. As they make their turn at the other end, coming back. Lane 3 diving in is going to be Newfallen. Lane 4 diving in is going to be Booth. Butterfly, or excuse me, breaststroke is the next length in this event. Booth has already made the turn on the other end, coming back. Next in for lane 4 is going to be Moston. He'll be doing the butterfly. There goes Adrian. And Zach is making his way back. And Chavez is getting ready to dive in lane 3 to do the butterfly. Lane 3, we're going to have Vance Croach diving in to do the freestyle. Last length of the relay for him, his team. Excuse me, that's Ben Thiel that's in the pool right now doing the freestyle. Chavez is lane 3 coming in to touch the wall. We have Vance Croach in lane 3 that just dove in now to start the freestyle for his team. Lane 4 is finished with a time of 2:21.59. That was the team of Menji, Booth, Maston, and Thiel. coming in to touch the wall for his team. Next up, we have same event, 200 medley relay varsity. Heat 1 of 1. Spuds will be in lanes 2 and 4, Lakers in lanes 3 and 5. Starting off with the backstroke. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Brendamule, Rayburn, Yorkland, and Gulbridson. Lane 3 for the Lakers, we have Goulon, Erickson, Roberts, and Barberg. Lane 4 for the Spuds, we have Adams, Carlson, Sahan, and Casey. In lane 5 for the Lakers, we have McLeod, Jensen, Waters, and Morrison. Carlson just jumped in, I believe. Spuds lane 4 have a slight lead over Spuds lane 4. Or excuse me, over the Lakers. Lane 4 by the Spuds. Sahan just jumped in to do the butterfly stroke. Joseph Casey for the Spuds getting ready to make the exchange in lane 4, diving in to do the freestyle. He is the last length of that relay. Lanes 2 and 3 look pretty even. Both of them just jumped in to do the freestyle. Lane 4 for the Spuds. Finishing first. Team of Adams, Carlson, Sahan, and Casey. Who's going to touch first here? Lane 2 or 3? Looks like Spuds, lane 2, finished second. Lakers, lane 3, finished third. Second place was the team of Brendamule, Rubon, Yorkland, and Gulbridson. Lakers, lane 3 was Goulon, Erickson, Roberts, and Barber. Spuds winning time was 1:43.58, followed by second place 1:59.47, and third place Lakers 2 minutes 37. Event 3 is a 200-yard freestyle junior varsity. This is an all-spud heat, lanes 3, 4, and 5. Yard freestyle junior varsity heat. Difficulty with the starting blocks there. So the refs had asked them to step back down. And they are off. In lane 3, we have Gabrielle Chavez. In lane 4, we have Dylan Brandon. And in lane 5, we have Hayden Booth. Dylan Brandon has the lead right now over his teammates. 100. Time is about 1:04. Lane 5, Hayden Booth, making his turn to start his second 100. Lane 3, touching the wall for his flip turn, Gabriel Chavez, as he'll start his second 100. Dylan Brandon, making his flip turn. He'll have another 25 to go.
Well, somebody's taking care of it.
First place in this heat. Dylan's last split was a 34. His final time is 2:15.82. Lane 5, Hayden Booth finishing his race of the 200-yard freestyle. Hayden's time, 2:47.26. And we have Gabriel Chavez finishing. Gabriel's time is, his split time was 46:21. His final time, waiting for the scoreboard, 3 minutes, 96. Event 4 is going to be the 200-yard freestyle varsity heat 1 of 1. We'll have lanes 2 through 5 filled for this event. In lane 2 for the Spuds, Francis Casey. In lane 3 for the Lakers, Zariah Roberts. In lane 4 for the Spuds, Dresden Adams. In lane 5 for the Spuds, Jacob Goldbergson. Notice that lane 4 for the Spuds, Dresden Adams, is doing the butterfly. In the freestyle, you can choose which stroke you would like to do, as long as you do the same stroke throughout the whole race. All the other lanes are doing the freestyle stroke. Dresden is doing the butterfly. Jacob Goldbergson for the Spuds in the lead right now, followed by Dresden Adams in lane 4 for the Spuds, who is doing the butterfly. Getting tired out. The 200 butterfly is a long race. Most people do not choose to do that. We have Jacob Goldbergson finishing first in lane 5 for the Spuds. Second place goes to, I believe, lane 2, Francis Casey. Yes, for the Spuds, followed closely behind Dresden Adams in lane 4 for third. Jacob's winning time, 2:06.64. Just in comparison, freestyle to butterfly, Dresden's time was 2:23.12.
Event 6, 200-yard IM varsity.
The 200 butterfly is not an event for high school. It is an event in club swimming and college swimming. So nice job, boys. Our next event is the 200-yard IM varsity, heat 1 of 1. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Adrian Maston. In lane 3 for the Lakers, Ryan Erickson. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Aiden Carlson. In lane 5 for the Spuds, Dawson Nesnick. Started off with the butterfly, and then when they come in to touch the wall, they turn on their back for the backstroke. The next stroke will be the breaststroke, followed by the freestyle. We have Aiden Carlson in lane 4, leading the pack. He'll touch and turn, head into his breaststroke. Lane 5, Dawson Nesnick for the Spuds. In second place right now. Lakers, lane 3, Ryan Erickson in third. And Adrian Maston just made his turn to start his breaststroke. Aiden is finishing his breaststroke. When he touches, he'll flip to do his freestyle. Nesnick has made the turn to do his freestyle, followed by Erickson for the Lakers. Aiden Carlson coming home now. Carlson will be the winner of this heat. And Nesnick in lane 5 for the Spuds, touching for second place. Erickson will be coming in for third place here for the Lakers in lane 3. Carlson's time, I think they have that mixed up. Must have been a soft touch. Let's say Carlson's time was 2:21.59 and Nesnick's time 2:23.95. Erickson's time was 2:37.30. And Austin just finished for the Spuds.
Lane 2, stroke violation.
Lane 2 was a stroke violation, so he'll have a disqualification for Adrian Moston.
Event 7, 50-yard freestyle junior varsity.
Our next event, event 7, is the 50-yard freestyle JV. Heat 1 of 1. This will be an all Spud heat, lanes 3 and 4. In lane 3 for the Spuds, we have Keaton Jacobson. In lane 4 for the Spuds, Jericho Menji. touching his teammate, so Menji takes first with a time of 28:43. Jacobson's time, 30:46. Event 8 is the 50-yard freestyle varsity heat 1 of 1. This looks to be a full heat. We'll have all 6 lanes full. In lane 1 for the Lakers, we have Brian Morrison. Lane 2 for the Spuds, Isaac Yorkland. Lane 3, Zane Roberts. Lane 4, Joseph Casey. Lane 5, Neil Tolbridge. And lane 6 for the Spuds, Matthew Benjamin. Joseph Casey for the Spuds, finishing first. Closely out-touched by, I think, lane 2, Isaac Yorkland for the Spuds. Followed by lane 6 for the Spuds, Brenda Mule. Joseph 3:28. Followed by Isaac Yorkland's time, 26:12. Brenda Mule's time, 26:50. Fourth place went to Zane Roberts of the Lakers, 27 flat. Fifth place went to oh, there we go. Went to Brian Morrison of the Lakers with a time of 30:84. And Neil Trowbridge for the Lakers, time of 35:41. We're going to take a short break now and get the pool ready for diving, and we will be back in action with the diving.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
All right, welcome back. We are about ready to start diving. Order of diving tonight will be Lakers Carson Jensen, followed by Lakers Gregory Simons. Third will be Brian Morrison from the Lakers. Fourth will be Carter Rubin from the Spuds. We're going to start with Carson Jensen. His first dive will be a 201A back dive, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Carson scores a 3.5, a 4, and a 4. Next up, we have Gregory Simons of the Lakers. His first dive will be a 202A back, 1 somersault, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Nice somersault in the air. Greg's first dive scores him a 4, a 5, and a 4.5. Next up we have Brian Morrison from the Lakers, and his first dive will be a 202B back, 1 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty 1.6. Brian's first dive, 5.5, 5, and 5. Next up we have Carter Rubin of the Lakers with his 201A back dive, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Carter is from the Spuds.
1.7.
Carter's first dive scores him a 2, a 3, and a 2. Next up, we have Lane Yalamendi. His first dive is a 201A back dive, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7. Lane's first dive, 4.5, 5, 3.5. Next up we have Neil Tolbridge and his
202A, back 1 somersault straight, 1.7.
Excuse me, that was Vance for Moorhead in his first dive of 5.5, 5.5, and a 5. Next up we have Neil Tolbridge, and his first dive is a 201A back dive, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.7.
Straight, 1.7.
Neil's first dive, 4.5, 4, and 5.
Next is Carson with 202C, back 1 somersault tuck, 1.5.
Carson's next dive is a 202C back, 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Carson's second dive scores him a 4, 4.5, and a 4.5.
4.5, 4.
Next up,
is Gregory with
we have
5, 2, 1,
Gregory Simons with a
back dive, half
5211A
twist,
back dive,
1.8.
half twist, straight position, degree of difficulty 1.8. Greg's second dive scores him a 5, a 5, and a 5. Next up, we have Brian Morrison. His second dive is a 201C back dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5.
Tuck, 1.5.
Brian's second dive scores a 4, a 5.5, and a 5.5. Next up, we have Carter Rubin, and his second dive is a 202C back, 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.5. Carter's second dive scores him a 5, a 4.5, and a 4.5. We have Lane Yalanami in his second dive is a 203C, back, 1.5 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 2.0. Lane's second dive, a 5, 5, and 4. Next we have Vance Croach, and his second dive is a 5233D, back, 1.5 somersault, 1.5 twist, free position, degree of difficulty, 2.5. Vance's second dive, that was a lot of twists and turns. 5.5, 5, and a 6. We have Neil Trowbridge with his second dive is a 202A, back, 1 somersault, straight position, degree of difficulty, 1.7.
Sorry, let me repeat. 202A, back, 1 somersault, straight 1.7.
Let's go, Neil!
Neil is arranging his hair as he gets up on the board. I think he's going for browning points here. Nice dive by Neil. His second dive, 5.5, 5, and a 5.
Next is Carson.
And we are back to Carson. His third dive and final dive for the evening for him is a 103C, forward, 1.5 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. Carson, 3.5, 4.5, and 4.5. Gregory Simons, his third one is a 401C, inward dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.4.
Let's go, Gregory!
Nice height on that. Gregory's third dive. 5, 6, 4.5. And we have Brian Morrison. His third dive is a 401B, inward dive, pike position, degree of difficulty, 1.5.
Let's go, Brian!
Brian's third dive, a 5, 4.5, and a 5. Carter Rubin, his third dive is a 401C, inward dive, pike position, degree of difficulty, 1.4. Carter scores a 4.5, a 4.5, and a 4.5. And we have Lane Yelanami. His third dive is a 303C, reverse, 1.5 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 2.1.
Let's go, Lane!
4.5, 3.5.
Next is Vance with 5,
Next up we have
2, 2,
Vance.
5,
His
D,
5-2-2-5D,
back,
back, 1
1
somersault,
somersault,
2.5 twists, free position,
2.7.
degree of difficulty, 2.7. Nice twists for Vance. Scores him a 4.5, a 5, and a 6. Neil Tolbridge, his third one is a 5-2-2-1D, back, 1 somersault, half twist, free position, degree of difficulty, 1.7
Next is
for Neil.
with 5-2-2-1D, back, 1 somersault, half twist, free, 1.7.
Let's go, Neil!
Neil scores a 4.5, a 3.5, and a 3.5. Next up we have Gregory Simons. He's a 402C, inward, 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. Nice height on that, nice somersault. 6, 5.5, and 5.5 for Gregory. Next up we have Brian with a 402C, inward, 1 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. Brian scores a 4.5, a 5, and a 5. Carter Rubin, his next dive is a 5-1-2-1D, forward, 1 somersault, half twist, free position, degree of difficulty, 1.7. Carter's fourth dive scores him 3.5, a 1, and a 2.5. Next we have Lane Yamanelli with a 103C, forward, 1.5 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. Lane scores a 4.5, a 5, and a 5. We have Vance Croach. His next dive is a 204C, back, 2 somersaults, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 2.0. We have Neil Tolbridge for his fourth dive, 401B, inward, dive, pike position, degree of difficulty, 1.5. This will conclude round 4. Daniel's fourth dive is a 5, 5, and a 5. Next up, we have Gregory Simons, his fifth dive. He's starting off round 5 for us. 103B, forward, 1.5 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty, 1.7. Gregory scores a 5.5, a 5.5, and a 5.5. Brian Morrison, his fifth dive is a 302B, reverse 1 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty, 1.7. Look nice. 4.5, 4.5, and a 5. Carter Rubin, his fifth dive, 103C, forward, 1.5 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. Carter's fifth dive scores him a 5, a 5, and a 4.5. Next up, we have Lane Yamanelli, 104C, forward, 2 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 2.2. Lane scores 2.5, a 4, and a 2.5. Vance Croach, his fifth dive, 403C, inward, 1.5 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 2.2. Vance scores a 5, and a 5.5. Neil Trowbridge, 103B, forward, 1.5 somersault, pike position, degree of difficulty, 1.7. Scores a 4.5, a 5, and a 5.5. And starting round 6 is Gregory Simons, 104C, forward, 2 somersaults, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 2.2. Gregory's last dive scores him a 4.5, a 5, and a 4.5. Brian Morrison's last dive is a 103C, forward, 1.5 somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. Brian scores a 5.5, a 5.5, and a 5. Carter Rubin, his last dive is a 301C, reverse dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.6. at his last dive, scores him a 5.5, a 5.5, and a 5.5. Next we have Lane Yalanami, and his last dive is a 401C, inward dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.4. Lane scores a 5.5, a 5, and a 5. Vance Croach, his last dive is a 104C, forward, 2 somersaults, tuck position, degree of difficulty 2.2. Nice and tight, lots of twists. Vance scores a 5, a 6, and a 6.5. And we have Neil Trowbridge. His last dive is a 104C, forward, 2 somersaults, tuck position, degree of difficulty 2.2. Well, Neil's got the hair all spiked out for his last dive. Fun to see these guys having some fun with their sport. Neil scores a 4.5, a 5, and a 4. That concludes tonight's diving. We will take a break as they get the pool ready for swimming again.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
All right, welcome back after diving. Next event is event 11, the 100-yard butterfly JV heat 1 of 1, and we have one participant, Moorhead, lane 4, Zach Mulholland. Zach's got his own cheering team down at the other end. Zach is finishing his 50. Heading into his 75. Teammates still cheering for him at the other end as he makes his flip turn, heading back into his final 25 of this 100-yard butterfly. Zach finishing the race in a time of, waiting for the scoreboard to update. 1:34.40 for Zach. Next event, event 12, is the 100-yard butterfly varsity heat 1 of 1. Lanes 2 through 6. In lane 2 for the Spuds, Adrian Maston. Lane 3 for the Lakers, Luther Van Olaf. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Jacob Gulbranson. Lane 5 for the Lakers, Tony McLeod. Lane 6 for the Spuds, Ben Seal. Jacob Gulbranson for the Spuds. Followed closely behind lane 3 and 6. 3 and 6 are Lakers. Jacob Culbertson turning at the other end, heading home. Jacob Culbertson will finish first for the Spuds. Lanes 6 and 3 are going to be close tie for second or third. I think lane 6 maybe. Lane 3 for the Lakers got second, followed by lane 6 for the Spuds, third. So we went Gulbranson, Van Offlen, and Theo. Gulbranson's time was a 1:08.82. Lakers time, Van Offlen, 1:18.58. And Ben in third. His time, 1:18.76. Lane 5, Tony McLeod just coming in now to finish for the Lakers. Next event is going to be the 100-yard freestyle JV, heat 1 of 1. And it's going to be the Johnson brothers. In lane 3 we have Andrew Johnson. In lane 4 we have Adam Johnson. Doing his flip turn at the other end in lane 3 to bring it home for the Spuds. And Andrew in lane 3 finishing first. Andrew's time is a 1:03.11. Waiting for his brother to finish. Adam in lane 4. Adam's getting cheered on by his teammates. Adam's time. .130 something. 1:40.17. Event 14 is the 100-yard freestyle varsity. Heat 1 of 1. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Sahan. In lane 3 for the Lakers, Michael Barber. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Aiden Carlson. Lane 5 for the Lakers, Ryan Erickson. In lane 6 for the Spuds, Dawson Lesnick. Aiden Carlson in lane 4 with the pink hat, leading the field here. Looks like outside lane 6 perhaps will take second. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Aiden Carlson finished closely behind. Lane 6 for the Spuds, Dawson Nesnick. Third place will go to lane 2, Micah Barber for the Lakers. Aiden's time, 56.80. followed by Dawson's time, 53:74.
Varsity.
Looks like we might be combining the JV and the varsity 500 freestyle. Some confusion by the swimmers, as it is listed as 2 heats on the score sheet. Just waiting for all the participants to get up to the blocks. Not sure who we are missing. All right, we are ready to go. 500-yard freestyle, varsity and JV, heat combined. I had to listen to the announcer because my score sheet is all messed up here. Sorry for that delay. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Carter Rubin. In lane 3 for the Lakers, we have Micah Barber. In lane 5 for the Spuds, we have Keaton Jacobson. And in lane 6 for the Spuds, we have Hayden Booth, who is the JV swimmer. Lane 2, 3, and 5 are varsity. Lane 6 is JV. And through diving on the scoreboard, we have the Spuds 79, the Lakers 27. And I will get you diving scores in a moment here. All right, so I do have scores here for the JV diving. We have Gregory Simons in first place for JV from Detroit Lakes with a score of 157, followed by his teammate Carson Jensen with a score of 59.05. Jensen only did 3 dives, remember. And for varsity, in fourth place from DL, we have Lane Yalamani with a score of 140. In third place from the Lakers, we have Brian Morrison with a score of 141.65. In second place for the Lakers, we have Neil Tolbridge with a score of 145.7. And in first place for the Spuds, we have Vance Croach with a score of 219.6. Nice job, divers. And again, we're doing the 500 freestyle right now. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Carter Rubin. In lane 3 for the Lakers, Micah Barberg. Lane 5 for the Spuds, Keaton Jacobson. And in lane 6 for the Spuds, Hayden Booth. Hayden is doing the JV race. Lane 2, Carter Rubin for the Spuds is leading the heat. Carter in lane 2 is getting the bell. And he is on his way to the end of this long race. Like lane 3, Micah Barberg for the Lakers. He's in second place. Going to finish here. He will be under 6 minutes. Carter's time. And the scoreboard updates, his last split was 34:21. Carter's time, 5:55.79. Micah Barber, his last split was a 35:82 for the Lakers. He finishes in second place with a time of 6:12.53. And lanes 5 and 6 yet to finish. Keaton Jacobson for the Spuds in lane 5. Coming in to finish. Keaton's last split was a 42.67. And his final time for third place. is 7:06:04. We have Hayden Booth with a little gas left in the tank there at the end for a nice finish. Hayden's time was a 7:26:57, and that completes the 500-yard freestyle for both JV and varsity. Next up, we're going to have the 200-yard freestyle relay junior varsity heat 1 of 1. I don't know if they're going to combine this one too or not, since there is only one lane in this. Like we will just have the junior varsity heat by itself, which will be lane 4, all spuds. Zach Newfallin, Adrian Mostyn, Hayden Booth, and Dylan Brandon. Just waiting for the officials.
Event 17, 200-yard freestyle junior varsity. Relay junior varsity.
All right, first up for his team is Zach. 200-yard freestyle relay.
And the main four for the spuds, Newholman, Aston, Bloom, and Johnson.
Our last participant might be Johnson instead of Dylan Brandon. The announcer just announced Johnson as the anchor for this relay team instead of Brandon. Maston ready to jump in. There he goes. As Zach finishes. Hayden Booth up next for the spuds, getting a little pep talk from assistant coach Jeff Schneider, telling him, give you everything you got, buddy. All right, Adrian just finishing. There goes Hayden Booth. And we do have Adam Johnson as the anchor here instead of Dylan. Hayden Booth coming in, ready to make the exchange is Adam Johnson. He touches, Adam goes. Adam coming in to touch for his team. The JV 200 freestyle relay team finished with a time of
Event 18, 200-yard freestyle relay.
2:18:51. Next up, we have the 200-yard freestyle relay varsity heat 1 of 1. Lane 2 for the spuds, we have Johnson, Casey, Menji, Jacobson. Lane 3 for the Lakers, Goulon, Van Offlen, Waters, and Morrison. And lane 4 for the spuds, Carlson, Casey, Nesnet, and Adams. Lane 4 for the Spuds, who's leading this heat. I believe this is the last one to make the exchange for lane 4. That was not Dresden Adams, so I don't know who is on this relay team after all. Lakers have their last one jumping in lane 3, followed by closely behind lane 2 for the Spuds. Lane 4 finishing the race. That's Carlson, Casey, Nesnick, and not Adams. Lane 4's time, 1:37.52. Spuds lane 2 takes second, followed by the Lakers lane 3 for third. Next we have event 19, the boys 100-yard backstroke junior varsity, heat 1 of 1. Andrew Johnson was just on that relay team, so they're giving him a few minutes to recuperate as he jumps right back in to do the backstroke. Officials asking him if he's ready, if he's had enough time to recuperate. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Andrew Johnson. In lane 4 for the Spuds, we have Zach Newfallen. Both boys have made the turn at the front end of the pool. Andrew's ready to make the flip turn at the opposite end to start his journey home. Andrew Johnson touching first, lane 3. Andrew's time, 1:23.76, followed by Zach in lane 4.
Event 20,
Zach's time was a 1:36.31. Now we have the 100-yard backstroke varsity heat 1 of 1. Have the Spuds in lanes 2, 4, and 6. In lane 2 for the Spuds, Francis Casey. In lane 3 for the Lakers, John Goulart. In lane 4 for the Spuds, Isaac Bjorklund. In lane 5 for the Lakers, Tony McLeod. In lane 6 for the Spuds, Jericho Menji. John Goulart for the Lakers making the flip turn first, followed closely by lane 4, Isaac Bjorklund, who has the pink cap on for the Spuds. Going to be a tight race between the Lakers and the Spuds. Watch the middle lanes, 3 and 4. Lane 3 for the Lakers, followed closely behind, a touch by Isaac Bjorklund. The Goulart in lane 3, followed by Bjorklund. In lane 4, Spuds lane 2, taking third, Francis Casey. Lakers, John Goulart's time, 1:02.44. Isaac Bjorklund's time for second, 1:05.38. Francis Casey's time for third is 1:13.28. Next up, we have event 21, the 100-yard breaststroke university heat. One heat, okay. We have some question by the official. All right, these two heats have been combined. 100-yard breaststroke university, heat 1 of 1. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Ben Thiel. In lane 4 for the Spuds, we have Dylan Brandon. In lane 5 for the Spuds, we have Adam Johnson. And in lane 6 for the Spuds, we have Gabriel Chavez. All Spud heats. Looks like Dylan Brandon and Adam Ben Thiel are neck and neck here. Lanes 2 and 4. Yard breaststroke. Ben and Dylan still neck and neck here. Ben Thiel in lane 2 might have a slight edge. Ben Thiel, lane 2, touching first. Followed by Dylan Brandon, lane 4, touching second. Ben Thiel's time, 1:27.09. Dylan Brandon's time, 1:29.13. Gabriel Chavez over in lane 6 will be taking third, followed by lane 5, Adam Johnson. Chavez's time, soft touch. Did not show his time. Next up, we have event 22, 100-yard breaststroke varsity. Heat 1 of 1. In lane 2 for the Spuds, Joseph Casey. In lane 3 for the Lakers, Zane Roberts. Lane 4 for the Spuds, Sahan. In lane 5 for the Spuds, Matthew Brendamule. Joseph Casey and Sahan, both for the Spuds, lanes 2 and 4, flipping 1 and 2 so far. Sahan really reaching here. He's got a nice stroke. Joseph Casey finishing first in lane 2, followed by Sahan in lane 4 for the Spuds. Lane 5 for the Spuds finished third, Matthew Brendamule. Lakers, Zane Roberts, touching fourth. Event 23 is the 400-yard freestyle relay, junior varsity. In lane 4 for the Spuds, Andrew Johnson, Keaton Jacobson, Gabriel Chavez, and Ben Thiel. This is the JV heat. .400-yard freestyle relay. Andrew Johnson starting it off for his team, doing the first 100. Johnson just finishing, flying over him, Keaton Jacobson for the Spuds. Keaton Jacobson, number 2 for the 100, just finished his first 50. Jacobson ready to finish. Gabriel Chavez ready for the flyover, making the exchange. Chavez just jumped in. Gabriel touching for making the flip turn. His first 50. He's got another 50 to go. And his length of the relay. This is the 400 freestyle relay, junior varsity heat. Field jumping in. Is the last length of this relay. Hill finishing for his team. It's at the time of 4:42.90 for the JV heat. That was Johnson, Jacobson, Chavez, and Thiel. Last event of the evening, event 24, is the 400 freestyle relay varsity heat 101. In lane 2 for the Spuds, we have Carter Ruburn, Francis Casey, Dylan Brandon, and Matthew Brendamule. Lane 3 for the Lakers, we have John Gulan, Ryan Erickson, Zane Roberts, and Micah Barberg. In lane 4 for the Spuds, Jacob Galbrinson, Isaac Bjorklund, Sahan, and Dawson Nesnick. Seem to be neck and neck right now. Making the final flip to come back for the second member of their team to jump in. Oh, they look like they are tied. There they go. Lanes 3 and 4. Lakers have a slight edge over the Spuds right now. Lakers in lane 3. Spuds in lanes 4 and 2. We have Bjorklund in right now and Erickson. Jump in at the same time. We have Sahan for the Spuds and Roberts for the Lakers. Well, Spuds went ahead of the Lakers. Lane 4 winning at the moment. Nice flip turn by Sahan. Lakers Roberts in right now. And last up we have Micah Barberg for the Lakers, ready to jump in to be the anchor for his team. And Dawson Mesnick for the Spuds, the anchor on his team. Sahan gave his team a nice lead there. It was pretty neck and neck for the first two swimmers. Lane 4 for the Spuds. Dobinson, Bjorklund, Sahan, and Dawson finishing first. Followed by the Lakers. Lane 2. Goulon, Erickson, Roberts, and Barberg. Spuds winning time of 3:41.44, followed by the Lakers time of 3:51.66. And that concludes tonight's meet. Right now on the scoreboard we have Spuds 99, Lakers 53. Thank you all for watching, and we will be back on the 8th, I believe, for more Spuds swimming.